My name's Davena Wilson. I'm the Land and Property Director at OPDC, and I'm now leading on the comprehensive regeneration of mainly public sector owned land within Old Oak and Park Royal. I think one of the main pulls for me was to work within the mayoral family. I really want the work that I do as a surveyor to have an impact on Londoners. I live here, it's the place where my family are raised, and it's a place where I think I'm going to live for the rest of my life actually. I've worked in the private sector before. I feel much more rewarded now in the outputs of my work, which is the main drive to be in the mayoral family. I think the team, being a young team, is a genuine bonus, and you can really see that when you're in the office in the way that we interact with each other. We interact on a level that means there are no hard boundaries between leadership and within staff, and I really do feel that they have the opportunity to voice their opinions and concerns in a way that's genuinely listened to. In terms of senior leadership, and in that I'm talking about our chief executive, he's totally supportive, he's totally caring about his staff, but he's also able to make decisions and steer us in the right direction and stick to those decisions, which I think is incredibly important, particularly given the difficulties and challenges that are faced by regeneration. I think thirdly, we're an organisation that really embraces flexibility in the way that we work, and it's genuine. And I'm not just talking about those with children, it's across the board. So there are people in the organisation who have caring responsibilities, for example, for elderly parents, but we're all treated in the same way. If you have responsibility, be it parents or children, you're enabled to work flexibly, and it's all backed up by our smart working policy. First and foremost, resilience. We work in a very dynamic and changing environment. The politics sometimes change and change the nature of the work that you're doing day to day, and can change the nature of the work that you thought you might be doing in the months ahead. So being able to react to that positively and still motivate the team around you is really, really important. I think another quality to have is clear leadership, the ability to communicate effectively at many different levels, and that's not just with your team members, but there is an awful lot of political briefing, stakeholder briefing, and general engagement that is a key part of any of the roles within an MDC, so that's equally as important.